Now we discuss the Lagrangian formulation of relativistic mechanics. Lagrangian formulation of relativistic mechanics. So far we discussed the relativistic formulation of Newtonian mechanics, and we represent the we have obtained the four vector formulation, and we transformed the four vectors. We represent the physical quantities in four vectors such that it can be transformed from one coordinate to another coordinate using Lorentz transformation equations. If you can represent a physical quantity in four vector form, you can transform from one coordinate to another coordinate. You can multiply that four vector by Lorentz transformation matrix, then you will be having the coordinates in you will be having the quantities in new coordinate system. In that four vector formulation, the position four vector we have represent the four components as x, y, z, and the fourth component is taken as ICT. In Minkowski four-dimensional space, the three components are x, y, z space components, and the fourth component is a function of time, which is a complex number. That four-dimensional space is called Minkowski space. Once you represent the physical quantity in four vector form, then for transforming to new coordinate system, you simply multiply this this four vector by Lorentz transformation matrix. We represent the velocity four vector, velocity in four vector form. That four velocity is given by, we have given the symbol, I think we have given eta for velocity four vector, eta 1, eta 2, eta 3, IC gamma. The fourth component of velocity is IC gamma, where eta 1 is gamma ux by root of gamma is 1 minus beta square, where beta equal to v by c, and the fourth component is IC gamma, or IC by root of 1 minus beta square. Then we represent the momentum in four vector form, p mu equal to p1, p2, p3. The fourth component of momentum, p4, we have represented that as the fourth component as IE by c. P4 is IE by c. Also we represent the force in four vector form, the four force, the three components of force are given by Fi equal to the force in Cartesian coordinate system, Fi by root of 1 minus beta square. This Fi, actually this is four force, and we can use some other symbol. So I am giving K for four force. So the force in four vector form we can represent Ki, where I equal to 1, 2, 3. K1 equal to F1 by root of 1 minus beta square. K2 equal to F2 by root of 1 minus beta square. K3 equal to F3. F1 is Fx, F2 is Fy, F3 is Fz. And K4, the fourth component, we have represented the fourth component as I by C into F dot V by root of 1 minus beta square. The fourth component of force is given by I by C F dot V into root of 1 minus beta square. This we already discussed in covariant representation of Newtonian mechanics. Now we will find a Lagrangian, which is relativistically, we will find a Lagrangian for relativistic case. We have the Hamilton's principle as delta integral T1 to T2 L dt, that is equal to 0, or the integral I is equal to integral T1 to T2 L dt, that should be an extremum. So this is Hamilton's principle. Hamilton's principle. Now we will find a Lagrangian, a suitable Lagrangian which obeys this Hamilton's principle. If it obeys the Hamilton's principle, then it should satisfy the Lagrange equation of motion. Lagrange equation of motion, d by dt of dou L by dou Qi dot minus dou L by dou Qi equal to 0. So we will find a Lagrangian which will obey the Hamilton's principle. If it is obeying the Hamilton's principle, then it should also obey the Lagrange equation of motion. So that suitable Lagrangian is taken as the relativistic Lagrangian. Relativistic Lagrangian is assumed as L equal to minus mc square into root of 1 minus beta square minus v, where beta is v by c. Beta is v by c, or we can write xi dot. Xi dot by c. Beta is xi dot by c, and v is a function of coordinate xi. V is a function of xi, and beta is xi dot by c. So we assume a Lagrangian of the form L is equal to minus mc square root of 1 minus beta square minus v, or we can write it as minus mc square into root of 1 minus xi dot square by c square minus v function of xi. Take dou L by dou xi dot. Dou L by dou xi dot. Dou L by dou xi dot equal to minus mc square into root x 1 by 2 root of 1 minus xi dot square by c square into differential of this one minus 1 by c square into xi dot square. Its differential with respect to xi dot is 2xi dot. Now minus, this term is function of xi only, it is independent of xi dot, so its differential with respect to xi dot is 0. This minus minus plus c square will get cancelled, then 2, this 2 will get cancelled, then minus minus plus, so this will be equal to m xi dot by root of 1 minus xi dot square by c square, that is root of 1 minus beta square. So we obtain dou L by dou xi dot as m xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square. Xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square. So this xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square. If I take x1 first component, then x1 dot by root of 1 minus beta square. x1 dot is x dot. X dot is ux. So it will be ux by root of 1 minus beta square, or gamma ux. Gamma ux is the first component of 4 velocity, that we have taken it as eta 1. So this is simply m into eta 1, mass into 4 velocity, so that is equal to momentum. So dou L by dou xi dot, this we can write it as m xi, sorry, not xi, xi dot, m xi dot, so that will be velocity is represented by eta. This is eta. m xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square, or we can write it as m eta I, that is the first component of momentum. That means dou L by dou xi dot equal to Pi. This differential of L with respect to xi dot is equal to Pi. This should also satisfy in any coordinate system. In generalized coordinates, this equation can be written as, if I take, instead of xi, if I take generalized coordinate qi, then the differential of L with respect to qi dot, that will be equal to its momentum. So this equation is valid in relativistic case also, when we consider the relativistic Lagrangian as L equal to minus mc square root of 1 minus beta square minus v. This equation we discussed in the case of non-relativistic case. So the same equation which is applicable in relativistic case also, when we consider the Lagrangian as L equal to minus mc square root of 1 minus beta square minus v. Now the Lagrange equation of motion is d by dt of dou L by dou qi dot, here it is dou L by dou xi dot minus dou L by dou xi equal to 0. Now what is dou L by dou xi? Dou L by dou xi is, this is a function of xi dot and this is a function of xi. So it is minus dou v by dou xi. So here we will be having d by dt of dou L by dou xi dot is m xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square. Now minus dou L by dou xi dot is minus dou v by dou xi. So this will be plus dou v by dou xi is equal to 0. Taking this term to right hand side, d by dt of mi xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square equal to minus dou v by dou xi. Minus dou v by dou xi is f5. Dou v by dou x minus dou v by dou x is f1. Minus dou v by dou x2 is f2. Like that. So we can write this equation as d by dt of mi xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square. Mi xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square is mi gamma ux. Gamma ux is a component of 4 velocity, which is eta I. So this will be mi eta I, and that will be the momentum. This is the differential of L with respect to qi dot, that is momentum. So d by dt of the relativistic momentum Pi, that will be equal to the force. So the same equation of motion which is applicable in the case of relativistic case, when we consider the Lagrangian as minus mc square minus v. In this case, the Lagrangian is assumed as minus mc square into root of 1 minus beta square minus v. Here the Lagrangian is no longer t minus v. In non-relativistic case, we have assumed Lagrangian as t minus v. Here it is not t minus v. T, what is t? T is equal to gamma mc square. Kinetic energy is gamma mc square, and here the Lagrangian is not equal to t minus v. If the Lagrangian is not an explicit function of time, then we can find a constant of motion. The constant of motion h is defined as pi qi dot minus L. So if L is not an explicit function of time, then the quantity h, the energy function h, should be a constant of motion. H is defined as pi qi dot minus L. We will find whether it is a constant of motion in this relativistic case. So qi dot, here qi dot is xi dot, and pi is mi xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square. Lagrangian is, it is written here, minus mc square root of 1 minus beta square minus p. So h equal to pi mi xi dot by root of 1 minus beta square into xi dot minus of L. L is minus mc square. So it is plus mc square into root of 1 minus beta square plus p. Minus of L, so minus plus, here also plus mc square root of 1 minus beta square plus p. This is mi xi dot square, taking root of 1 minus beta square common from first two terms, that this will be mi xi dot square plus mc square into 1 minus beta square plus, taking root of 1 minus beta square as LCM, we can simplify this as mi xi dot square plus mc square into 1 minus beta square. Beta is v by c or xi dot by c. So beta square is xi dot square by c square. This will be mi xi dot square plus mc square into 1 minus xi dot square by c square divided by root of 1 minus beta square plus b. So this term h equal to root of 1 minus beta square, numerator mi xi dot square plus mc square minus mc square into xi dot square by c square. It will be m xi dot square plus b. So these two will get cancelled. H equal to mc square by root of 1 minus beta square plus b. What is mc square by root of 1 minus beta square? mc square by root of 1 minus beta square. Gamma is 1 by root of 1 minus beta square, and kinetic energy is given by gamma m c square. So kinetic energy is gamma m c square, or we can write it as mc square by root of 1 minus beta square. So here the equation is mc square by root of 1 minus beta square t plus b. So the energy function h is found to be t plus b, which is equal to total energy, which is a constant of motion. Even though L is not equal to t minus v, we are getting t plus v as total energy, which is equal to energy function, which is a constant of motion. So all the we have obtained the equation similar to that for non-relativistic case. So we assume the Lagrangian as, the relativistic Lagrangian as t equal to, relativistic Lagrangian as L equal to minus mc square root of 1 minus beta square minus v. So this equation represents the form of relativistic Lagrangian, and in the next class we will discuss the covariant formulation of relativistic Lagrangian.